What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advanced Sports Talk. All right, so UFC 309 is in the books. Much anticipated fight. Johnny Bones Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Wait a minute. This was the second fight this weekend that we were supposed to get last year. Yeah. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was supposed to happen last November. And then both of these fights got postponed at the same time. Who made this schedule? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too soon for me to call that a conspiracy, but I just found that really weird. That is two heavyweight fights. One is a boxing match. The other one is a MMA fight that was supposed to happen last year that got scheduled for this same weekend. As you know, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was last night, or technically the night before last. And yeah, John Jones versus Stipe Miocic was tonight. Well, as Qui-Gon Jinn said, there's no such thing as coincidence. All right, so let's get to this fight. All right, UFC 309. First of all, before we talk about the main event, because that's what everybody is here for, let me go through the card real quick. So let's see. Mauricio Rufy defeated James Lontop. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Yeah, but in any case, Rufy won by decision, third round. Let's see. Women's flyweight, Vivian Araujo defeated Corinne Silva by decision. Bo Nickel defeated Paul Craig by decision. I'm seeing a theme here. Let's see. Charles Oliveira. All right, co-main event, lightweight fight. Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. And man, let me tell you, Charles Oliveira almost lost this fight in a Kamaru Usman-like fashion. He was winning. He was winning the fight and almost went out in the fifth round. Because Chandler landed that one shot that he needed to get him back in the fight. And unfortunately, Chandler emptied the by the end of the round, Chandler couldn't do nothing. So we thought. So Oliveira had him in the rear naked choke. Somehow Michael Chandler was able to stand up and drop Oliveira on his back. Not once, but twice. Oliveira refused to let go of the rear naked choke. So we talk about all the time on this channel, time of control. And yeah, Oliveira dominated the whole fight, and for that half a round, it looked like Chandler was about to pull the upset or pull the Uno reverse, But hey, it didn't happen that way. Interesting thing happened. Usually it's the winner that calls fights out or that calls people out, but this time Michael Chandler decided to call somebody out, even though he lost, which is interesting. But yeah, he called out Conor McGregor. He also called out Max Holloway for the BMF title. So, but he seemed real emphasized on trying to get Conor McGregor to come out of retirement or come out of wherever he is to come back to the UFC. But yeah, all right, keep an eye on that. And I think now Oliveira is the number one contender, I believe, for the lightweight title. All right, now the main event: Johnny Bones versus Stipe Miocic. Now, I've had my suspicions about this because we know who John Jones should have been fighting. But hey, by hook or crook, because when John Jones first moved up to heavyweight, this is the fight we were supposed to get. But I think Francis threw a wrench in everything by winning the heavyweight title. So, yeah, John Jones went on a hiatus. Francis, what I think who did he beat? He beat Stipe, and he beat Cyril Gane, and then that's when negotiations broke down. So then Francis left the UFC. John Jones comes back, beats Cyril Gane, and now we get this fight. Once again, a fight that was supposed to happen last year, right? So, look, I'll say this. So me and Slim was talking before the fight, and he reminded me of some things. One, that Stipe does hit hard, and the thing is, like, a lot of people was judging him based off of his last fight with Francis, and they're pretty much ready to push him to the side, but he's not the dude to really push to the side. So he's just offering a word of caution. Like, this fight might not be as one-sided as one would believe. And lo and behold, it turned out to be exactly as one-sided as we thought. So, not to say that he was wrong in his assessment, but I don't know. See, the thing about John Jones is that he takes a lot of shots in the first round. And, I've said this in my my what if, John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. I said, those are shots that you can't afford to take at heavyweight. No, because not even really just at heavyweight, but just against Francis. And, Slim was saying, like, hey, you can't take those shots against Stipe either. So I said, yeah, you know what? He's right, because Stipe was the first guy to really, like, maul Ngannou, like, like when he was on his rise up. But yeah, so there was that. Stipe was throwing a lot of shots in the first round, and this is the one thing that I noticed that I said, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna write this down because I'm gonna talk about it in the video. John Jones had superb defense in the first round. Like, yeah, his head movement was on point. Like, because those shots that I was talking about that he would normally take, he didn't take them in this round because he moved his head. Like, he had good hair movement. He had hair movement that I've never seen before. Like, because usually what happens is that he'll eat those shots and then try to take you down, or he'll eat those shots and power through. And yeah, no, you can't afford to do that at heavyweight. But yeah, so by the end of the first round, Stipe looked like he wanted to go home. Like, you could see it. Like, he knew, like, himself, that it looked like he didn't want to be there. Like, he was like, why did I accept this fight? But yeah, so we went through the first two rounds. I think it might have been that kick to the body because John Jones did a front kick to the body, and I think he didn't do the spinning back kick until the third round. But I know the front kick was the kick that really messed him up. That really like made Stipe second guess moving in. And yeah, and then at the end of the third round, like it was like less than a minute left, John Jones hit Stipe with this beautiful spinning back kick that I'm sure is going to leave a footprint or a heel print in Stipe's ribs for like at least a week. like yeah. So that folded Stipe up, and then John Jones jumped on top. First of all, hold on, let me rewind a little bit because John Jones dropped Stipe in the second round. No, he dropped him in the first round because we thought it was almost over. But the one thing about Herb Dean will give you every opportunity to get back in the fight. Oh man, so yeah, so then like the number of elbows that Bones was throwing, it was ridiculous. I was like, oh my god! I was like, cue up that one scene, that one meme from The Simpsons. Stop! He's already done. But no, like, hey, Stipe powered through it. I mean, he took those shots, and it was like John Jones was like, yo, I'm not going to end this round until I cut you. And that last big elbow was what cut him in the first round. All right, so fast forward back. All right, so yeah, Jones hits him with the spinning back kick, folds him up, and then just wails on him. Like and at this point, this is when Herb Dean stops the fight. Like it's all right, it's over with. All right, yeah. Now, post fight, Stipe actually did decide to retire, and the thing is, like, usually when I say that, I'll be like, no, you gotta wait to get home, wait till the muscles heal and everything. No, the way that Stipe said, he was like, all right, I'm done. Have a nice day. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm hanging him up. So he's like, look, y'all lucky y'all got me out for this fight. But no, props to Stipe Miocic. Good career, 20-5, and man, like, so. Now, speaking of retiring, John Jones has decided to not retire, and he said he's going to talk with Dana and Hunter and see if they can give the fans what they want. Do I smell a cross promotion? Do I smell a cross promotion coming? Well, Dana already said the winner of this fight was fighting Tom Aspinall to unify the title. So we got that fight. We have a potential move up from Alex Pereira, and I think Francis Ngannou might open the way for Francis Ngannou. I smell a cross promotion coming. Like, yeah. Hey, the PFL got that. They got that Deontay Wilder money. I'm just saying, like, I mean, if the PFL don't got it, we know Jake Paul got it. So, but nevertheless, those are my thoughts as UFC 309. Put your comments in the comment section down below. How did you feel about the card? Did your guy win? Did your guy lose? Do you think that it's also odd that there was 2 postponed fights rescheduled for this weekend? With the heavyweights of 2 respective sports fighting to be the baddest man on the planet. Well, Mike Tyson is the baddest man on the planet, and then they said Michael Chandler was Iron Michael Chandler, but Yeah, in any case, put your comments in the comment section down below. Let's chop it up. Start the conversation. My name's Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.